You're watching EAC News. Thanks for joining us. Unvaccinated players will be able to take part in next year's Australian Open, but only after undergoing 14 days of quarantine. The ruling has been leaked to US media in the form of an email from the WTA. It contradicts a statement made last week by Australia's immigration minister that players would need to be fully vaccinated in order to obtain a visa.
A significant proportion of players on the women's WTA and men's ATP tour remain unvaccinated. Men's world number 1 Novak Djokovic has even refused to reveal his vaccination status. In the leaked email, the WTA said it wanted to clear up false and misleading information about the conditions players would face at the Australian Open. The WTA says its information has come from Tennis Australia, which has apparently asked players to keep it confidential for a few days as they were still discussing the details with the Australian government. Tennis Australia has declined to make any further comment on arrangements for unvaccinated players, including quarantine. All players who arrived from overseas for the 2021 edition of the Australian Open had to undergo 2 weeks of quarantine, although most were allowed to leave their hotel rooms to practice. Victoria State Sports Minister Martin Pakula says authorities are still deciding whether unvaccinated foreigner players will be allowed into the country. He says a decision is not expected for another couple of weeks. The Australian Open is scheduled to start on 17 January.